Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to yet again another video. I'm up in the studio whipping it up for y'all. Now, today's video is really special because it is my first time smoking weed. Everyone remembers their first time smoking weed. You have to. If you don't, then it wasn't your first time smoking weed. You know what I mean? Like, you weren't smoking weed, you were smoking bunk. You know what I'm saying? Some white spruce. It's just an experience that we could all collectively agree changed our lives if you have smoked weed. If you haven't and you're watching this channel, I urge you to just relax and don't feel the need to do drugs or smoke weed. I wouldn't even put weed in a drug category, but just relax. You know, there'll be a day when it comes to you. Don't search for it. You know, wait for it to come to you. This video might be it coming to you. Who knows? You're the decider. You're the factor in this situation. But you guys know how special this shit is. I do, so I'm going to tell the story. Now, this story involves a couple friends. Jordan, who's in all these stories, a lot of them, and another friend that we're going to call Tyler. I don't know. I might have given... This might not be the same Tyler from other stories, so if you're thinking it is, take that with a grain of salt. I just named these guys these things. Now, me, Jordan, and Tyler, we have been friends since grade 7. It was we've just been, that's just how it is. You know, we were young and homies, and growing up, we were always getting up to delinquent things. And one day, one of the delinquent things happened to be weed. You see, I think they had experimented with it in the past, and even I had experimented with it in the past. I've had a couple puffs, I guess, out of a can or some shit. But it didn't count because I didn't get high. So this was my first time getting high, you know what I mean? And so we decided to steal a little bit of my father's pack. And we decided to go down to this nice lake. Oh, there's a cove down by where I live, and it's just beautiful. See, back in the day, this probably happened around the summer of grade 8. I want to say it was the summer of grade 8. Definitely grade 9 hadn't started yet, so it was either summer of grade 8 or around this time COVID started, so grade 8 got cut off early, so it might have been not the summer yet, but right before summer was about to start. It was grade 8. I mean, I was a youngin', bro. I was like 13, like super fucking young. Jordan and Tyler, they had already smoked before in the past, but they hadn't gotten in. None of us had really gotten into it. I mean, we were kids, guys. The only thing we really cared about is Rainbow Six Siege and Fortnite. Like, that was it, bro. Me, not so much Fortnite. I was a cool kid. I played Rainbow Six Siege and I raged and broke like 8 headsets and destroyed room. Like, let's not get into that. That's a whole new story in itself. But essentially, we got sick of this shit, obviously, one day, and we decided, fuck it, we're gonna smoke a little pack. We were feeling devious. We were getting all cheeky. We were laughing, you know, getting a little bit scared. You know, it's so fun, the emotions that you feel back in the day. It's just something that you'll never feel again when you pull out some weed. It's like, oh, it's some weed. But back in the day, it was so special, incredibly special. And so we head down to this lake. We have this can. I set it up. I designed this can perfectly. I was the master crafter, the Red Seal welder. You know what I mean? I lightly dented it and poked a hole through it. It was perfect. Couldn't have had a better can to smoke out of. You know? The pack, immaculate. I've been smoking the best pack since I came out the womb. You know what I mean? Like, I've been smoking fire shit ever since I can really remember smoking. I've never smoked bunk, and if I have, it's because it was someone else's. I've always had fire shit. I know a lot of people say that, but I'm being for real. I'm keeping it real with you guys. I always do. I hope you guys know that. I keep it real. So anyway, we're sitting down there. I've kind of digressed. We found our, like, the way this kind of cove worked is there was like a public area, I guess, where you could walk along the cove. There was no trees, and you could just like see everything. If you look down, you could see like kind of like the little beach that this cove had. It was usually just water against rocks. Sometimes the water or the tide would recede enough that there was a beach. In this case, there was no beach. And so we went off to the right where there was no, you know, there was trees. This started to be like unadulterated, unfiltered territory. There was no buildings around here. We were off in the jungle smoking za. And we sit our ass down on this nice rock with this beautiful view by us. We probably have some bevs too. I don't actually. No, we didn't. We didn't have any bevs because I remember later on in the story. I'll tell y'all. But essentially, we start smoking this pack. We're passing it around. We've grinded it up. I don't even think we grind. I think we just hippie picked this shit and put it on there and smoked it. And instantly, I could just notice a difference. I got brand-dazzled, absolutely caboodled, shot out of a fucking cannon into outer space. I was faded, the first time I ever got faded, and they were too. They smoked this shit, and we were just slowly passing it along, and I was tweaking so hard. I heard some voices behind us, and I don't even know if they were actually there or not. I think I was just having a schizophrenic episode off the fire zaw, and I'm in a split second, like, literally crushed this can like Quicksilver so fast and threw it into the lake like a shuriken or some shit, like I was casting a fireball jutsu. Like, I'm not joking, that shit got flung into the lake so fast, crushed and flung in a second and a half, split, done, gone, weed gone too. Like, I was not risking getting caught by some who knows who this could be the police, could be some skinwalkers, could be just the voices in my head. I didn't want them to catch me smoking weed. I don't know why. I was just super scared. We're 13. We don't want to be caught. So after that, I crushed the can and threw it in, and we all started giggling about it afterwards because it was just so funny. It was so hilarious. We just started giggling, and we go back up. We climb up this cove, and we start walking to the convenience store because instantly, like, it's like munchies just hit us so fast. We wanted a bev too. We were getting a bit of cotton mouth. So we head to the local convenience store, and I grabbed myself, I remember this so well, a bag of sweet chili heat Doritos and a Gatorade. That's what I bought myself. They got themselves a Gatorade too. And as we're walking home, they tell me that they low-key gotta go home. So I'm like, damn, they might have been tweaking too. I'm not too sure really what was going on. I think they low-key just had some shit to do, or maybe they had to be home by a certain time. Like, we were kids, like, we had a dinner time. Like, this shit was crazy. So I go home, and I'm just mucking this bag of Doritos as I'm walking. And I get home, and I instantly go the fuck to sleep. Like, it was game over. This weed hit me in such a nice, respectful way. It didn't make me paranoid or anxious, really. At the start, when I was hearing those voices, it did. But afterwards, I was just mad chilling, bro. Smoked my weed, ate my fucking chips, drank my Gatorade, and hit the sack, bro. Went straight to bed. Straight to La La Land. And my mom came in at some point, and she was like, why are you sleeping? Like, because I was just not the type of kid I was a rambunctious, ADHD riddled kid. It was hard to put me to bed at 3 a.m., let alone fucking like 6 p.m. So after I just let her know, like, oh, you know, I'm feeling a bit tired today, you know, like, and she somehow just bought it. She just bought that shit and went away and let me sleep. And I went right back to fucking bed, bro. And that was it. Woke up the next day feeling like a new man. Literally felt like a new man. Like, started a whole new chapter in my life. After this, we slowly started smoking more and more and more weed. And it digressed and evolved into a lot of things. And now I am where I am because of that day. So that was really special, you know. And I was with Jordan. And Jordan is truthfully just my brother, bro. And I'm so happy that I got to experience it with not only Jordan, but Tyler as well. Good people, great people that I'm still friends with to this day. And it was just super amazing. And yeah, you guys know how it is. Smoking weed for the first time. It's just an experience that you just can't really ever replicate ever again. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this story, please leave a like and subscribe. I will hit you up in the next video.